Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Coffee with Melissa. I'm your host, Melissa. Cheers. I actually have some delicious green tea. This morning, I'm slowly transitioning into experimenting with an autoimmune protocol, eating style, which if you're not familiar with it, it's really good for folks who have any kind of autoimmune disease, MS, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and there are a few other, probably like thousands of them out there that are considered autoimmune from the research I've done, where an autoimmune protocol can help. So I'm just gonna share a few more things with you about the autoimmune protocol because I am drinking decaf green tea, and those of you who follow me, who know me personally, I love my coffee. My husband is always like, I'm getting out of bed, I'm making you your cup of coffee every morning. And so he knows how much I love my coffee, but you can't have coffee, no seeds on the autoimmune protocol. So what it does is it eliminates nightshades, seeds, peppers, nuts. There are a bunch of eggs. You have to eliminate eggs, dairy eggs, which will be difficult for me because I love me some eggs. But the whole purpose of it is to see which foods your body has a reaction to, because there's research out there that leaky gut syndrome, which is basically your body not absorbing appropriate nutrients, can contribute to autoimmune disease. So with that being said, certain foods can cause leaky gut. So in order to really heal that and see what's affecting your body, you have to eliminate those foods until you're healed. And then you slowly, one by one, start incorporating them in. So with that being said, I'm drinking my green tea. I'm easing into removing coffee for my morning routine, which is sad. But that's okay because there's several kinds of tea I can drink. And I love tea. I really do enjoy a great glass of iced or hot tea. So, okay. So also with that being said, since there's some dietary restrictions with me, I thought this would be a really great time to share a few simple tips that I use for beginner cooks. And because I'm going to have to adjust the way I cook just a little bit, so more so with the ingredients, not necessarily with the method, but I thought it would be fun to kind of talk about this today. So what I have here, which is you've probably seen before, is an Instant Pot. And if you know me, you hang out with me, you're working with me on a coaching basis or personal training basis, or you're in my family, I tell everyone, get an Instant Pot. My mom's slow cooker, crapped out on her, so sad. And I said, Mom, get an Instant Pot. And I don't think she has yet. I don't think she's going to, but I always encourage everyone to get one because it really is a great multi-use item, and it's great for beginner cooks because if you follow a recipe to the T, it's really, 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 really difficult to mess up. So I always encourage people to start with an Instant Pot because what it does is it will help build your confidence in the kitchen, and it will get you used to eating a home-cooked meal made with fresh, homemade, nutrient-dense ingredients. And the reason why one of the other reasons why I wanted to film this video as a Monday morning coffee is because I feel like people don't really, in our society today, people don't see the value of a home-cooked meal. So what is the value of a home-cooked meal? Well, you get to, number one, control what goes into your meal, which is so super important these days because we've learned, and we're still learning, we haven't even scratched the surface of it, but we're learning what foods are causing the obesity, diabetes, cancer, all these chronic diseases that are all of a sudden going up and up and up and up and increasing, that they're all connected. A lot of them could be connected to lifestyle, you know, what you put in your body and what you put on your body, which is a whole nother Monday morning coffee. So the Instant Pot, I love the Instant Pot because it's a slow cooker too. So you can like cook, sometimes I'll cook a batch of chili in it, like super slow for like 8 hours. Something else, the number one thing that we use this for as a on the slow cooker setting is bone broth. We usually always have a batch of homemade bone broth either in the freezer or in the fridge. So we just throw the bones in there, put about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in there, just fill the rest up with water. You could put a bay leaf in there, spices, onions, veggies if you want. We usually just do bones and apple cider vinegar and water because it's just easy, and then we'll season it, salt it when we drink it, or however we want to use it. But it's super easy, and it doesn't really, you don't have a strong aroma in the house when you're cooking something in it. With a slow cooker, I felt like there was a much stronger aroma, which this you do, which is nice. You walk into the house, you're like, that smells so good. What's for dinner? So definitely invest in an Instant Pot. And then what I did Friday night is I made an entire chicken, a whole chicken in 25 minutes in my Instant Pot. Now, with that being said, you have to give it time to, you put some water in, put the chicken in, and it comes with this handy dandy tray, or rack, I should say. And you put the chicken in, you seal it, you set the timer, you get it all set up, and then you hit start, or it will start automatically after you don't press any buttons for like a minute, it'll automatically start, but it needs to start building up that pressure, which sometimes takes like 10 or 15 minutes. And then it goes through the cooking cycle, the cooking time, and then it'll beep. And then after that, what you could do is you can release the pressure manually with this. Just since the pressure built up to cook it, it has to be released, or you could just let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes and just let it naturally release, which is usually what I do. It scares one of our kitties. He doesn't like the sound of the psst. He gets a little freaked out. So anyway, definitely invest in an Instant Pot. I just saw one at Costco last week for $80. $80, you guys. This really is an incredible investment. $80 compared to if you add up how much you spend eating out, or even if you're eating not so healthy food eating out, if you add up all your medical expenses down the road, $80, $100, it's very, very minimal. So I encourage you, invest in an Instant Pot. And the awesome thing about the Instant Pot that they're growing in popularity. They have over the last like 5 or 6 years. There's so many cookbooks. First of all, you get one with the Instant Pot, at least I did, manual, and then this cool time, sheet that you can use. But there are lots and lots and lots of Instant Pot cookbooks. This is my favorite. Jennifer Robbins, her business name is predominantly paleo. She's very, very popular in the paleo space. I love her recipes. Of course, I haven't made all these, but the barbecue sauce in here is amazing. I can't remember what else I've made in here. She has a hard-boiled egg, which I've not done that in the freezer or in the Instant Pot yet, but I will soon. But her recipes are super, super easy to do. And like I said before, if you follow it to the T, it's going to be good. It's going to come out great no matter what. And then if you just do meat in here, just whip up some veggies, put them in the microwave if you want. I had a coaching client last year, and he bought frozen veggies in the steamable bags, and he would just pop his veggies in the microwave. It's super easy to do. While for me, it's not the ideal way to cook, but just because I like the taste of them sauteed or roasted or steamed better, like steamed on top of the stove. But however you like your veggies, it doesn't matter, you guys. It doesn't matter. So, and then for you keto peeps out there, Mark Sisson has this Keto Reset Instant Pot cookbook, which honestly, I don't recall I've made anything from here yet, but I trust him. And Lindsay Taylor, she's the co-author. And I have never met Layla McGowan, who's also one of the co-authors, but Lindsay Taylor is an incredibly talented cook. She's kind of like our go-to in the Primal Health Coach community, or in Mark Sisson's community of how to cook things. So I met her at a masterclass. I got to work one-on-one with her last April. She's super sweet, and I just adore her. And of course, I love Mark Sisson. So, okay, guys. So, what's your favorite quick and easy tip for beginner cooks? I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter at melissaking.net. We have some exciting things coming up. Okay, guys, enjoy your day. Cheers.